Daddy, say hi.
Hello.
We're going to Chick-fil-A.
Well, I need to get my wallet.
Are you gonna stay in the car?
I am good at that.
Alright. Daddy's going to get something, so I'm just gonna wait in the car. There he is. Okay. Just gonna have to wait just minutes, and now we're going. Are you excited to go to Chick-fil-A?
Yes, I am.
Is it okay if I record you?
Don't record me. Just keep it.
But how about later when we get home? So I can only record that side. Can I only record that side? Can I just wait, hold on. Just wait for it. Wait.
I'm listening.
Can I only record that side? But
Yeah.
so that way I can't see you smoking a cigarette. So can you smoke now one?
I will in just a minute. That is the main reason why.
A match, not champion. Winning, yeah, Weston.
This is fine right here.
Oh, I want to hear it.
Is Weston McKennie's Harry Potter 1 celebration?
So I'm going to turn it down a little bit because it's
goal
just,
celebration.
you can still hear it clearly.
That's the one he's always done.
Oh, the with the little
wand celebration.
That's all right. First
Very
time was
millennial.
fun. Yeah.
Very good.
I'm sorry.
Well, Andy has returned. Thanks to Lars for filling in last week. We have lots going on.
Yes.
Obviously, there is Premier League action today. Andy is slated
I do like this.
to
They talk
once
about
again
soccer.
take the podium.
On behalf of Liverpool
And,
Nation.
yes, and make a statement about
Okay.
one Mohamed Salah
right.
and the ongoing things about that. We'll also review the week in the Champions League, and believe it or not, we just completed the 30th season of Major League Soccer, and we've got some thoughts about that. But first, allow us to get into the most serious and important of all the soccer segments. All right. Are you as beaten by all this as I am?
Pundit after pundit with the same thing, suddenly up in arms.
So what Andy and I maybe obviously are referring to is the current onslaught of outrage over the pricing FIFA has put in place for the World Cup tickets.
Like, what did they expect,
Yeah.
the pundits, when FIFA brought the World Cup to the mecca of capitalism and even announced at the time that dynamic pricing was going to be used?
Well, okay. I think that's... I do think, to be completely fair,
Okay.
and review this story in its entirety. Initially, when the idea was pitched that the World Cup would come to the United States, Mexico, and Canada, do you remember in the early nascent days they talked about
Like 10 years ago?
a collection, like a considerable percentage of tickets would be made available for $21?
Okay.
$21?
I remember that. I'm
That's
not sure
actually-
that it was said. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Did you? Okay. Did we laugh like this when we
I
heard
hope
that
so.
at the time?
I don't
Okay.
remember. Probably. I'm sure we did. But I'm with you. I think the thing that is making me nuts
I just do want
is
to listen to this.
the onslaught of either spoken word or written word outrage over the ticket pricing. And it's not because I think it's fair or good or right or whatever. It's just like,
The way it is.
duh.
Yeah.
What did you think was going to
What
happen?
did you expect? I think part of it too, though,
It's
is
called The Way It Is.
culturally, you and I, our sports culture where we live, we look at sports as a business.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go different. I'm gonna go this.
And abroad, it's not necessarily that. And sport, i.e. soccer, football, is subsidized a lot by either government or a rich benefactor or the federation. Happens a lot. Our sports are subsidized by fans. Fans just pay more when sports costs go up.
Right.
And abroad, it's not necessarily so. And sometimes governments intervene and say ticket prices have to remain at a certain level, or the FA or the whatever, the league.
So the thing that I always get stuck on, and I don't get into these conversations with people because it's like politics at this point. It's not worth really getting into.
What does
With Lars,
politics mean?
Lars has
It's
been
like
very vocal
with
about
like the
his,
president and like people that are
unhappiness
elected
with
to
the
office.
pricing.
We're gonna have fun,
Like
Lars,
topics
next
that
summer.
they talk
You're gonna be
about.
grumpy,
So,
Lars.
Yeah,
Is that
he
what it
will be.
means?
Yeah.
But the question that always I try to raise to people is, okay, let's have this conversation that we're all in agreement that the tickets should be locked at a certain price as they have been in previous tournaments, or at least
Good luck
in
with that.
theory, not necessarily in practice.
America, they're gonna get as much as they
What
can.
is a fair price for a
Yeah.
World Cup game?
Yeah.
And the answer, I don't know what that is. If you ask somebody that question, is it for a group stage for the first round of the group stage?
I would say
and you're in
$100.
what's called Category 2 or 3, not
Should
the
be able
best
to get a
seats,
ticket for $100.
not the worst seats.
for the first round.
What is a fair? Is it $50 a game?
No.
Yeah.
Is it $250 a game?
And is one game worth more than another, or should all games be the same?
Exactly.
Right.
Should England, Croatia sell for the exact same amount of money inside?
Why would they
TNT
ever take less
Stadium
money
as
if they don't have to?
Iran or something.
I have no
Exactly.
idea.
But
Yes.
Well,
So-
I didn't realize that in other
And I think
countries,
people's answers
the government
is just this kind of not really
manages
well
that.
thought
It
out
tells them
piece.
you
They
can't
just
charge
think
more
it's
than a certain price.
A matter
Oh.
of principle
That's not how it
they should
works
all
in
be
America.
priced that way.
And I get it that there are fan bases.
Well, I wanted to go to a
of
World Cup game, but it sounds like
national
the
teams
tickets
that
are gonna
have
be
to
too
travel here that-
expensive.
Yeah, and let's
me
talk about the
too.
Scots.
Well, it's okay.
The
We'll watch
Scots
it
are
on
great.
TV.
They're number one right now in the complaint line, right? And by the way, they didn't go to Qatar, but had they gone to Qatar, maybe ticket prices in that World Cup were, quote, more reasonable. We can question that as well. But the cost of getting there and the cost of
Because they
staying
wanted to
there-
fill the seats.
Remember how expensive it was to just find lodging at that World Cup?
It was limited for one because it's a tiny country, smaller than the Metroplex.
You had to stay in a different country and fly on match day to
Or to cruise line.
Yeah, whatever. So when you look at the package of what it cost to fly to that World Cup or this World Cup or Russia, which wasn't cheap either, I'm not saying it's all even. Things are going up. The cost of living is going up, but it's not
Well,
ideal. I'm not saying I didn't wish prices were lower, but there are certain realities, I guess.
It is, and we are in a more sticky economic time, inflation, et cetera, the opportunity to charge more. I think the issue of ticket resales has elevated a lot of this, even just within FIFA's own resale platform.
Why aren't they
all
just
of those
saying
things are
the
difficult
obvious?
because flying is more
that's really
expensive.
weird.
Hotels obviously are more expensive.
They
Somebody
will just
Athletic
charge
wrote an
as
article
much
the other
as
day
they
just
can.
kind of showing how much pricing
Get
for
people to
hotels
apply
have
for it.
elevated in the last since the draw was
It's like the
announced.
Super Bowl.
And I just want to point
That's why
out
tickets are so
the-
much. Everyone
the
wants to
city
go
that
to
had
it.
the highest increase in
Let's
hotel
Okay.
rates
Okay.
was not even in the United States. It was Mexico City.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
And you know why? Because Mexico as a country have put laws in place to restrict ticket resale
Yeah, but not
prices,
hotels.
but not hotels.
Yeah, and here we tend to have a little bit more restrictions on hotels. Real quick, too, the purpose of dynamic pricing is to maximize revenue. That's what FIFA's doing, and we can debate whether that's right or wrong of FIFA to do that. I
Dynamic
get it.
pricing.
That's fine. That's a different conversation and a long one. But for this World Cup to sell out every game, the ticket prices have to be... The dynamic pricing will come in play because there are some games that won't sell out at these prices.
Yeah, I think you told me this number. By the time the tournament is over, 800,000 seats
In Dallas.
Yeah.
In Dallas Fort Worth.
in Dallas alone are available for those 9 games,
Now,
which is obscene.
And the point you made was we were hoping we'd get a B-level or C-level game even to have a chance at a ticket.
Right.
And lo and behold, we got all A-level games.
Yeah. All the games coming to Dallas are top-tier games.
All right, Dad. We just made it to Chick-fil-A. So,
Okay.
are you gonna? Can I leave the radio off? So we don't want it playing while we order. So how about we just leave it up, and then how about when we like go and then we'll start playing it, right? But for now, let's just order the food.
That's fine. And I have to, don't talk while I'm ordering because I have to try to remember everybody's order.
Okay, I won't talk while you.
I'll go yours, Kelly, Mom, me. And that should do it. Hey, good.
Can I have a name for it?
Yeah, it's Doug.
What can I get started for you today?
Okay, so let's do a 12-piece combo, large with the Coke.
Perfect.
Let me get an extra large fry.
Got it.
An 8-piece combo, large with a Diet Coke with no ice.
Thank you. No ice. Perfect.
Let's see. I'm trying to do this from memory here. Let me do 3 Chick-fil-A sandwiches. Just the sandwiches, all of them with extra pickles.
Perfect.
Let's see. I already told you an extra large fry. Chocolate chip cookie and a large unsweet tea, and that's it.
Perfect. Any sauce for you today?
Just some Chick-fil-A sauce or Chick-fil-A sauce and Polynesian sauce.
Chick-fil-A and Polynesian.
Yeah.
It'll be $46.89.
All right.
And you are all set, my man.
All right. Thank you.
Yes, sir. You have a good one.
All right. Is that everything? I got your large fry. Let me just run through my head real quick. So 12-piece, large fry. 8-piece, large, Diet Coke with no ice. 3 Chick-fil-A sandwiches.
Hey, Daddy, why
Hold
is...
on a second.
Sorry.
It's okay. 3 Chick-fil-A sandwiches, large unsweet tea, cookie. Okay. I think that's everything. Okay. There you go.
Why is this line so long? Cause like, why are those cars going slow? Cause are they just taking their time? Cause why are they taking their time so they can order their food? Cause we don't want to run them over or crash. Cause we don't want to crash, right? So we don't want to crash. Cause we have to wait until they're done. So we don't want to crash, right?
That's right. And one thing that's good about Chick-fil-A is they're the best fast food place. You don't have to wait very long at Chick-fil-A.
But it doesn't take that long, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't. Even if the line's long, they do such a good job.
Well, they pretty much do.
Yes.
You think they do?
They do. They do a great job.
Yeah.
They have figured out the fast food process.
Alright, so did you got me my same meal, the fries, and the Chick-fil-A nuggets?
Yes, I got you the 12-piece nugget meal. So that's 12-piece nugget, large fry, large Coke, and then another large fry.